Yo, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me? I would assume so because I've had my mic plugged in for some time now. But GZTV back with another video, and in this video we are going to be talking about tonight's NBA games. And yes, this is a very early video, but the games just ended. It's a very short night for basketball. The football games actually end the fourth quarter, and I'm probably going to go watch that after this. It's not much of a game, but it's still a competent enough game to watch, so we'll just have to go check that out after I'm done with this video. But 4 games were on a night. Tomorrow is going to be a lot more interesting. My Celtics are going to play. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch a lot of basketball tomorrow. I didn't really watch that much basketball tonight. I watched from 6 o'clock all the way till football started. I watched at halftime of the football game, and then I watched the ending of the Hornets and Heat because that was the only game that really went down to the wire tonight, which is unfortunate. I mean, there's 4 games. You probably want a couple good games in there. But let's get to the Mavericks and the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma scores 36 to lead the Wizards past the Mavericks. They win by 8. Yeah, big scoring night for Kyle Kuzma. Obviously a lot of hardship for this Wizards organization, with the absence of Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis, but they were able to get the win, so credit to them. And on the Mavericks side, this is a game that you probably shouldn't lose. Kuzma, let's not get it twisted. Kuzma was also passing the ball around. Rui had some nice finishes at the rim. A lot of range for Kuz tonight. He was really comfortable. He played very poised, just knocking down shots. Monte Morris was passing the ball. Luka was passing the ball for the Mavs. But really, the Mavs, I don't think they played bad, but there are definitely some things to blame. You're talking about Spencer Dinwiddie. He put up 33 tonight. Luka Doncic came out and put up 22. There's not a game this season he's put up under 20 points, but you can say that about other players. Dorian Finney-Smith, man, I really respect Dorian Finney-Smith as a player. I watched the Mavs playoff run last year, pretty in depth actually. Luka was a big player to watch in the playoffs last year, and Dorian Finney-Smith was putting up some hustle minutes. He was playing some very big minutes for this Mavs team, and to see him struggle tonight kind of sucks. He did shoot 33% from 3, but he played the third most minutes on the entire team. And, you can't shoot 33% from the field and really get away with that. He was a below-average player consistency-wise on both three-point and field goal. So, he had 5 points, he had an assist and 5 rebounds. I would say he needs to go for 15. With how everyone else played on this team, if the Mavs want to win this game, you want Dorian Finney-Smith putting up 15. That's really what it is. You look at the Wizards, though. Great game for Kyle Kuzma. I really respect what Kyle Kuzma's been able to do in a few games this year for the Wizards. 36 points and 11 rebounds. Great game. But their bench played pretty fantastic. Rui Hachimura probably having one of his best games of the year. 23 points. He shot 50% from 3. That's pretty awesome. Daniel Gafford, a really good big man off the bench. He had 11 points and 10 rebounds. They damn near should have started that, man. I don't know what was going on with their starting lineup, but 11 points, 10 rebounds, didn't miss a single shot, so good game for Daniel Gafford. 76ers Hawks, I thought this was going to be a little bit better of a game than it was. Now, it wasn't a terrible game, but I kind of expected more. Trae Young helps the Hawks pull away in the second half. They beat the 76ers by 9. Yeah, big scoring night for Trae Young. Clint Capella was scoring too, grabbing rebounds. Man, in the third quarter, they really had some big runs going for them, so they were able to win this game. Shout out to the Hawks. They're actually looking really good this year. Obviously Trae Young and Clint Capella, the alley-oop connection has been a thing for so long in this league. Trae Young got some tough buckets. He was passing the ball. He was doing it all. John Collins also on the defensive end for this team. And yeah, it is just, offensively, Trae Young just hitting tough shots as well. So, yeah, you look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid put up 26 points and 13 rebounds, shot 50% from the field. And that's really all there was for this team. I've been on this guy's case all season, but PJ Tucker, should he really be a starter in this league right now? I feel like I mean, I don't know. It's tough. They have a tough power forward situation. There's not really much. I mean, they could have Tobias Harris play power forward and start a guy like George Niang or Daniel House. I mean, those guys are options. I think they should start George Niang. But, I mean, he shot 50% from the 3 and the field. I get that. But he took 2 shots in 24 minutes. He had 3 points and 3 rebounds. I mean, he's playing starter minutes. Starter minutes are 20 plus. Like, he's playing starter minutes. Like, let's be honest. I don't know. It is what it is. Hornets Heat, probably the most interesting game of the night. Jimmy Butler scores 35. The Heat hold off the Hornets by 5 in overtime. A big scoring night for Jimmy Butler. The Heat were up by 15 points, and the Hornets just erased that quickly, but they still ended up winning in overtime. So, yeah, the Hornets have lost 7 straight games. Does LaMelo even want to come back to this fucking team? I don't know. Jimmy Butler, tough shots, for the Hornets. Dennis Smith Jr. was knocking down some shots. Nick Richards, a good at-the-rim finisher for the Hornets, which is nice. Kelly Oubre was getting to the rim. He had a big night as well. But, man, Jimmy Butler was knocking down shots left and right. So, yeah. This... wait, what am I looking at? Hold on 1 second here. Here we go. We got it. Okay. You look at the Hornets, 13 points and 15 rebounds for Mason Plumlee. He's been playing pretty damn good in the last couple of games. He didn't miss a shot this game. 22 points for Terry Rozier. He shot 30% from 3. Not bad. Kelly Oubre, I mean, one of his better games of the year. 29 points. He shot 55% from the field. Pretty nice there, but... I mean, P.J. Washington, we know he can do some good things. Like, he needs to at least be putting up 15 points. He shot 33% from 3, but his field goal percentage, I don't know. Really, I mean, nothing really a part of his game was up to par with what the rest of the team was doing. Yeah, you need him to be a 15-plus point scorer, maybe even a 10 to 15 point scorer. With the Oubre playing good, he almost fouled out. He played 35 minutes and had 9 points and 5 rebounds. It's just... I know this team's not really supposed to win that many games without LaMelo, but come on, P.J. Washington can do better than this. But anyway, moving on to the Heat, Jimmy Butler, 35 points and 10 rebounds. Bam Adebayo had 18 points and 14 rebounds, and that's pretty much going to do it for that game. Last game of the night, Trail Blazers and Pelicans. Not much to talk about here. Jeremy Grant, making moves on defenders, getting to the rim, dunking it down was all they really needed. Tough shots for him. Zion Williamson hit some tough shots. Some pretty impressive offense for C.J. McCollum as well. And Brandon Ingram was out there knocking shots down as well. But you look at the box score here. Jeremy Grant played damn good. 27 points. He shot 50% from the 3, 50% from the field, and Anthony Simons continues to have a good year as well as, kind of the backup to Damian Lillard. He put up 23 points. They played 8 guys, and they were playing pretty damn efficient. Looking on the other side, Zion Williamson, 29 points, didn't miss a 3. And that's really it. Now, I appreciate Jonas Valanciunas getting rebounds, but this Pelicans team knows what it takes for them to win games. Valanciunas had 21 and 11 last game, and he comes out, he didn't miss a 3. I mean, he played 20 minutes. He only shot 25% from the field. He had 11 rebounds. I'm not going to hold that against him, but 7 points and an assist. I mean, you damn near need this man getting 20 on a night like this. I mean, the Trailblazers are definitely not a slump team. They're 9-3 now, even without Damian Lillard. They've been winning basketball games. So you definitely kind of need Valanciunas to pick it up a little bit on the offensive end. If they want to be a viable team in this league, and I feel like the Pelicans have been constantly battling to get over the 500 hunch, and they just haven't been able to get there. So it is what it is. Decent night for basketball tomorrow. I'm a lot more excited because I'll actually be able to focus on the basketball a lot more. That'll be a fun time. My Celtics played the Nuggets. What other games?